I don't really know how to start this video. I never know how to start videos, but this one in particular, well, it's not exactly about anything, so I can't say something forced like
Futurama is one of those shows that needs no introduction.
Or start at the beginning with, here are the first few seconds of going overboard. Don't worry, I'm not quitting or anything, but I will say that this is for the ones that regularly watch my stuff and perhaps know me personally. We can call this a vlog if you like. I've spent the past week scripting a video about Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, about how Battlefield 1 doesn't respect World War 1, about how it's identical in gameplay to the previous modern military games, and about how we praised it for that. About how Call of Duty Infinite Warfare isn't that, about how it's an okay sci-fi game, how it invented an entirely new mode, told an interesting story, and finally used the sci-fi aesthetic that it's been teetering on for years to create something fairly decent and new, and how we punished it for that. I think that it's harmful for the gaming industry at large, punishing creativity in previously stale series, whilst praising another stale series for just pretending to do something new. But on Wednesday that script fell through. I felt like I couldn't properly prove those points, especially with what little I'd played of Infinite Warfare, really making the second part of the video only informed speculation. I worked and reworked the script right up until Wednesday, having a deadline set for Friday, and basically being back to square one by Thursday morning. This is all before voicing and editing as well. I'm writing this Thursday evening, after spending some time today writing some silly Gears 4 thing. Let me talk about that for a moment. In November last year I made a video about how Gears of War 4 had a much brighter and less edgy tone than its previous games. It was effectively set after the apocalypse of the original trilogy was over, and as a result was basically a new beginning. Parallel to that was the fact that it had a brand new set of devs for the game. It is, to date, my least successful video of all time. Here's how I view this. This here, my Futurama video, is probably the best edited video I've ever made. This here, my Ratchet and Clank video, is probably the funniest video I've ever made. But this Gears of War video, it felt like the most original thing I'd ever made. But originality is overrated. Nothing's original here. It's only important if it's good, right? Well, I liked this video a lot. I had a point to make, a point that I hadn't seen being made anywhere else. And I made it, and I think I made it well too. Sure, the footage is crazy low quality, and no offense Josh, I don't know if it was frame rate or anything, but the footage making me look like I'm bad at the game probably didn't strengthen the video in anyone's eyes. Sure, my delivery could have been better, I'm always working on that, and I think I'm improving. And sure, nobody who watches my channel cares about Gears of War 4. Hell, I barely do either, but hey, I want to make more stuff like that. The problem seems to be that so many of these fall through. Either they're not properly researched, like the Battlefield and COD video, or they're too personal, like my analysis of Night in the Woods I was working on. Or they're difficult topics that are constantly adapting and changing, like a script on games critics that I've been working on since Donkey made that video about games critics a month or so back. I don't think it's to do with self-esteem. It was for that 5-month break I took, but now it really is about those things. I also really enjoy the crap out of making my regular retro review stuff. I didn't enjoy Harry Potter 7, I don't know if that showed, but my Futurama video was great. They're a fun, entertaining experience throughout, and often taking a look back at those old games, you get to discover or say something that's quite interesting. It's like I'm finding myself inspired by writing on games and Kid Icarus at the same time, and want to be like both at the same time. Okay, no, it's not like that. That's pretty much exactly how it is. And I'll be straight with you, not being able to be comfortable with my ability to make one or the other contribute to my little hiatus and slower upload schedule. Like needing to cut down on this hobby to actually work on others at uni so that I can make friends and stuff. Or the people I was living with at uni not being particularly supportive of what I did, just putting me off a bit and making me feel less comfortable recording. But enough of that. I think what I'm getting at is that I've had a much harder time finding my voice here on YouTube than most people do. I've actually been at this for over a year now. I'm not losing my passion for this. It's still something I love doing and want to continue doing. It's just the drive and desire to make videos isn't exactly translating into videos. I'm working on this. I've got a plan to alternate between retro reviews and analysis every other week. So next Friday you'll see a video on functions and gimmicks, basically why I think the Wii U failed and the Switch succeeded, with just a little bit about how I hate the Wii sprinkled in there. I can try to fit that in anywhere. I really fucking hate the Wii. And the video after that will be on... I don't know, I was thinking of finally getting to covering Spyro, one of my all-time favourites. Anyway, those are just some thoughts. I'm sorry about not making a proper video this week. I hope to see you in the next one I make. Thanks for watching.